Dragon Age Inquisition was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we helped out Vivienne, only to find that it didn't work in the end. And then we did a favor for Josephine, and we're about to, well, first things first. Let's do a thing. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, okay. Sorted around our, stuff. And I'm going to cut the war table stuff until I'm done. I mean, it's been, what, this is episode 60, and I'm finally just gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
I'll keep that in. Oops. I'm looking at stuff. Okay, so before I cut away, conscript for the Inquisition. I'll need larger coffers soon. You made the right decision, Josephine. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Commander, a lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies, because if they're not, we're in trouble. Captain Rylan. A crew of adventurers. Another delivery from the travels of fuck, why can't I say this guy's name? Sutherland's company. The group may not be on the minds of heads of state, but they've certainly brought the word of the Inquisition to any number of people. Okay. And now I'm going to phone. I'm keeping that in because it's funny. And now I'm going to yeah. I'll show you the ones that I'm doing. But yeah.
A few minutes later.
Okay. Hi. So I put Cullen on celebrate the dragon slaying. Word is spread about the dragon Word spread about the dragon the Inquisitor killed. A note passed on by Josephine. Tell me you sent soldiers to collect the grisly remains. We have nobles clamoring to see the head up close. I should have anticipated this. Gawking is for peasants, but it becomes civilized when done with a glass of wine in one hand and a fan in the other. And another from Ferelden, signed Heren. My associate Wade is known throughout Thedas for his talent at capturing the glory of the draconic armor he makes. The scarcity of dragon's scale means that Wade is all too rarely afforded the chance to work in his chosen medium. But here's a solution. Wade shares his expertise with the Inquisition in exchange for the dragon materials collected so far. And because we used Cullen, we are going to be giving materials to Wade. Next, restore the port on the Storm Coast. Your worship, the Red Templars' holdings on the Storm Coast were once a working port. If you would turn it to your own use, we may be able to assist. Ivor of the Blades. A note penned below in a different hand. We can hardly expect a bustling trade center, but since we've established a presence in both Ferelden and Orlais, direct access to the Waking Sea could prove useful. Of course, the Blades of Asarion will refuse to help unless word comes from the Herald of Andraste. Josephine. Oh. She's almost done. What Josephine would do is send other people. She sent people from other cities to come help because Cullen was busy and we couldn't use our own soldiers. Restore the port on the Storm Coast. Your worship, work on the port is underway. We trust you will be pleased with the results. Ivor of the Blades. Okay. Heck yeah. And reparations for Redcliffe. A letter has arrived, stamped with the seal of Redcliffe. As the Inquisition has assumed responsibility for the Mage Rebellion, the Arling of Redcliffe holds you accountable for the losses suffered by our people while providing hospitality to your mage allies. A freehold in Rainsfair was burned to the ground when a mage inside lost control of his abilities. 2 farms outside Redcliffe Village suffered crop loss and structural damage due to frost spells. 5 people in Redcliffe Village were injured by lightning spells cast by panicked children. I trust this matter can be concluded without the involvement of the Crown, Arl Tegan Guerin. And we're going to put Josephine on this? I can arrange to pay reparations. It will require a loan, but we can manage it.
Let us begin.
Okay. All that settled. Ugh. Alright. With that settled, we will go Okay.
What should you if Templars did it?
Applaud. It's the least you deserve for abandoning your fellow mages.
I'm not getting involved. Josephine.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship.
Oh?
They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
Oh, I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them. That you are endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
Eh?
You were a singer.
Bards entertain the Orlesian courts. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
Oh, God. I'm sorry my chair is making noise. How did you come to it?
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
Sounds risky.
I don't imagine many firstborn heirs join those ranks.
No, I was a rather foolish exception. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
I can.
You've drawn a clear enough picture.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
No one merciful.
He seemed willing enough to murder you for the game.
Perhaps. I feel I'm the last to judge whether or not he would have actually used the blade. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
You saved your family with it.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montillier, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
Oh, yay. Josephine! You know, I've never actually romanced her in any of my games. I keep... You probably see me, I keep hitting B.
Swine and work. Don't need attention while already on the gallows.
I was playing, Kingdoms of Amalur, and the B button is, dodge roll. If I remember correctly, off the top of my head. Okay. And let's go to the Emerald Graves. Oh, I should have brought Cassandra. I can put her in the party when I get there.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Hope you've got your comfortable boots on.
Always.
The scouts have seen a number of fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach, on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Anything about the area?
Do you know anything else about the region?
They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every elven knight of Halam Sharal who perished in its defense. Makes you sad, doesn't it?
We are the last Elven.
We are the last Elven. Never again shall we submit.
Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
Tell me about Fairbanks. Tell me about Fairbanks.
Tell me everything you know about Fairbanks.
We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
I'll be going then.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out.
One other thing. You've tangled with the Freemen of the Dales before. They have a presence here.
Ugh.
Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Okay. So... Oh, nope. Alright. Mine! Knight's Guardian. Traveling through the Emerald Graves in the Dales, one will see dozens of carven stone wolves. The Dalish call these the Knight's Guardians. In the days of Elven Halam Sharal, wolf companions walked alongside Emerald Knights, never leaving the side of their chosen knight. Wolf and elf would fight together, eat together, and when the knights slept, the wolves would guard them. The statues were erected in memory of their unbreakable bond. An excerpt from In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. That's so fascinating. Oh, be quiet. Friggin' heater. What do you want before you ruin anything?
Inquisitor, if you have a moment,
What do you
What
need?
is it?
this may be worthwhile.
Uh-huh. Thank you kindly. Improved poison remedy. Nugskin. Why Nugskin? Let's get that out of the way before we can... Okay, hey.
This might interest you, sir.
Yeah?
What is it?
This might help us.
Okay. Lore requisition. That's... whatever. Oh, for giants? That doesn't bode well. Yeah, party. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's head off. God, what a pretty place. I say that about everything in this game. Do you?
More freemen?
We want to do something about that.
Oh, trust me, dear, we're going to. Deep mushroom. Alright, hang on. this... Is this stuff for Cullen? Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go this way first. Avoid plot, you know. August Ram. Oof. Hiccup. I baked this morning for breakfast. I made apple dumplings because I had crescent roll dough that needed using. Andraste's light. We have brought Andraste's light to the dales. None can deny her truth. In time all will open their hearts to the Maker. From a sermon given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the exalted march of the dales. Fucker. Anyway. Huh? A candle for Tristan. 7 years ago, my son Tristan was traveling through the Emerald Graves when bandits set upon him. He died at their hands. Since then, every year on the anniversary of his death, I light a candle for him at the Lion's Pavilion, near where they found him. Now a band of violent rebels has claimed the forest. They roam up and down the highways, killing as they go. No one will escort me to the pavilion, for fear of encountering them. I pray a brave and kind soul will, if they find themselves at the pavilion, remember a mother's lament, and light a flame in memory of the fallen. Forgive me, my son, Dolores. Oh, Dolores, we can do this for you. Oh. Right there, Cove. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. But yeah, the apple dumplings are like... There's like a cup and a half of sugar in them, and they're made with 2 sticks of butter and like a can of Mountain Dew. August Ram. Hey, I'm up here. I don't want to... Fine. But yeah, it's a pioneer woman recipe that I make sometimes. And at the time of recording, it's around the holidays, the winter holidays, I'll say. Since this isn't going up until if I remember correctly, this isn't going up until sometime in March. So that gives you a little bit of a note about how far ahead I'm recording. But y'all know me. Y'all know how I operate by this point. If you've been watching any of my other Let's Plays. But I used the 5, 6. I used the gingerbread Mountain Dew because I thought maybe that would give a different taste to the apple dumplings. It didn't. Then again, you don't really taste the Mountain Dew when you make them with normal Mountain Dew in the first place, so I'm not even sure what the Mountain Dew does baking-wise. But it is mighty delicious. The dumplings, I mean, not Mountain Dew. I actually don't drink soda. Soda and all things carbonated, actually, make me violently ill. And like, my mom is the same way. I get it from her. So like, it's just funny to me that my favorite apple dumpling recipe is this recipe that needs, a whole 12-ounce can of soda in it. But it's also really easy. Like, seriously, not even joking, it's 2 sticks of butter, 1.5 cups of sugar, though you can use less. It doesn't quite really need all that much. So, it's 2 sticks of butter, 1.5 cups of sugar, teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 containers or canisters of the Pillsbury Crescent Rolls, and 2. The recipe says Granny Smith, but you can use anything. You cut each apple into 8 pieces. Core, peel, cut into 8 pieces each. Wrap each slice in...
It's quiet. A little too quiet.
I'm sharing a recipe, Cassandra. But also, of course, my brain immediately goes, it's Raph. A little too Raph. And... yeah. Anyway. Right, so... you take each slice of apple, wrap it in a triangle of the crescent roll, like wrap it in each crescent roll. So you've got 16. Place them in a buttered, I know, right? 9 by 13 baking dish. Then mix the sugar with the teaspoon of vanilla and the 2 sticks of melted butter. Mix that together so it's just mixed. Pour it over the apples. Like, make sure that each dumpling has a little bit of sugar on it. Then pour in a can of Mountain Dew around the edges and down the middle. Like, you don't want to pour it right on the dumplings. You want to pour it around them. And then stick it in the oven at 350 for 40 to 45 minutes. Serve with ice cream and you're good. And that's the Pioneer Woman's Mountain Dew apple dumplings. Hunting log, 20 Solus. Track the great brute to the middle of the graves. I hate this place. Elven curses on every tree, but it'll be worth it. Camille will have to pay attention if she sits in that clumsy fool's laps for a cub's pelt. Just think of all she'll do for me when I bring her back the head of this giant beast. Have courage, focus, believe. Yes, I can envision the furry trophy already in my clutches. Huh. What was he looking for? What were they hunting, I wonder? Okay, and yeah. But Emma, you might be saying to yourself, that's an awful lot of sugar to have so early in the morning. Yes. Yes, I know. Bear. Unlocked Great Bear. Oh. Okay. But yeah, it is an awful lot of sugar to have so early in the morning. But you know what? I have been awake since 1:50 something this morning, and I was gonna bake them yesterday. So you know what? Might as well do them. I might as well. That's what I figured. And so I had apple dumplings for breakfast and a vanilla latte. And it was so much sugar and fucking delicious. And honestly, I'll probably put the recipe. I'll probably put the recipe in the notes if y'all want. Like, let me know and I'll edit the video notes or something. We'll see. Andraste's promise. When her chant is spoken from all corners of the world, the Maker will return. We are one day closer to his coming. From a sermon given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the exalted march on the Dales. Of the Dales. Whatever. Hey. Yoink. Okay. Where? Oh. Where are we going? Where is this leading us? Fucking. Ah. I have to say, sometimes I misread that and it says Endriel's Whale, and that is a completely different sort of vibe. Oh, suck it up. My jaw hurts. Like I've been clenching it in my sleep, but I haven't been asleep. So have I just been clenching my jaw without realizing it? Honestly, probably. Ow. I think I forgot to load the game with my mods. Oops. Watcher's Reach.
Why not?
It is an honor to meet the Herald of Andraste.
Everything you hoped for?
I hope I don't disappoint.
Not at all. But as they say, actions speak louder. As my missive stated, we can help each other. You have encountered the Freemen. Aggressive bastards, no? They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the Freemen are colluding with your enemy.
My enemy.
Which enemy do you mean?
I have several.
Templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freeman bases, leaving with crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This I promise.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us, and everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
Must just get comfy. Ugh. Ow. Okay. First, we climb. There's a thing to claim. way! Asshole! Get out of my way! The water. I don't know who first called this place the Waters. Bleh. I don't know who first called this place Waters Canyon. I know it's named for the strange hooded figure overlooking the ravine. No one knows who he is. People in these parts always refer to him as the Watcher. He must have had an elven name. Perhaps he was one of their gods. None of the elves here can tell me. I don't think they even know anymore. And this cave Waters reach? Well, he's reaching down into it, isn't he? Maybe with him guarding us, we'll survive the war. From Fairbanks' journal. I'm not seeing... Nah.
And what did you... All's well, it seems.
Woo!
Watch your tongue.
Make her.
Maykill. A difficult announcement. I am sorry to tell you of the lives we have lost. Gertrude, Chauvin, Devon, and Jacques were all taken by Sister Cousteau's men while hunting. They are dead. I pray the Maker have mercy on their souls. The free men are preparing for something, stocking up on supplies and men. Patrols range further each day. Be careful where you go. When you forage, keep close by. To prevent more deaths, we must look out for each other. The soldiers among us have volunteered to guard and patrol Waters Reach, so the rest of you stay safe. With a heavy heart, your friend and protector, Fairbanks. A torn page. Needed more elf fruit, so I went with him to the grove by that strange rock on the road that looks like a grumpy old woman smoking a pipe. Freemen were there. They didn't see us at first, but Gryer stepped on a twig. I didn't think that happened in real life, only in stories. That damned twig! It barely got away. Didn't like having to tell Fairbanks we lost the herbalist. Shit. They're going to kill us all one by one.
I don't know.
Da, 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 da. Dorian. Where are you? Where are you in relation?
Can't believe the Inquisition's here.
Why are you all the way out here? Why didn't you follow me in here? Are the rest of you following? My God. Anyway. So...
War is over. May this lift your spirits.
I love that the
I can't
Inquisitor
believe he's
just
making
like...
us hide out here like mice.
Map of Waters Pass? Oh boy. I don't think I ever found anything out here before.
Damned Fairbanks and his concern for everyone.
I'm sorry, do you have a problem with him not wanting everyone dead? Wolf Falls. Even with the countless gallons of water rushing down over it for centuries, the wolf statue remains intact. Magic, perhaps? From Fairbanks' journal.
I can't believe you're gone. Just like that. I don't want to talk right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. They're not...
Make a smile.
Funny, we're in the Dales, and I haven't seen any Dalish.
I'm right here. This way? I hate when they rely. There we go. Acquired schematic, superb lightning rune. There we go.
Of course.
Alright. A fallen sister. Devotion. Okay.
Leaving the camp's just asking for trouble. Happens to yourself. We're watching you.
Okay.
I spy with my little eye.
No.
Oh, come now, Seeker. I'm just trying to be friendly.
Try to be quiet instead.
When you brought me along to talk, perish the thought.
You ever get the feeling Varric is doing what we've referred to as malicious compliance? Well, first things first. And boop. Now, I saw a thing.
Want me to handle that? Want me to handle that?
Is it? No, no, no.
Here, let me try. Here, let me try.
Maybe.
Want me to handle that?
No. Damn it. I'm gonna come back with Solus, and I'm gonna try a thing because the mage, it was a rift mage.
for Fairbanks to worry about.
Villa Morelki. The Betrayer. Even Mafrath the Betrayer had a part to play. Who are we to say the elves do not? From a sermon given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the Exalted March of the Dales. Go fuck yourself, lady. Oh. Let's... Before going in there, let's... And then...
Thought I was dead for sure.
Discovered Peacewood. How much you want to bet it's anything but? Really? Come on. Nope. Come on. Oh, and I can't... Okay. Fine, if that's how we're playing things. Isn't... Andraste's mercy. Elves were guilty of the greatest sin of turning from the Maker, but we will show them mercy, for that is what Andraste teaches. From a sermon given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the Exalted March of the Dales. Oh my god. I hate her so much. Flames on the side of my face. Now, there's supposed to be a thing. Oh, this is just the mine. There's going to be a bit that I'm cutting out, and I don't know exactly how much, so I'm gonna take out this one smuggler thing, and then I'm gonna go and get the camp set up. Monthly report. Master Kells. Numbers are fantastic, sir. Trade's booming with all this lyrium showing up. Maybe it's red instead of blue, but people are still buying. That mage picked up a can... Blech. That mage we... Numbers are fantastic, sir. Trade's booming with all this lyrium showing up. But it's red instead of blue. But maybe it's red instead of blue, but people are still buying. That mage we picked up can look into what the color means. He needs to start earning his keep. We have more coin on hand, too. No need to pay off some greasy dwarf, since the red stuff isn't from the deep roads. Must be killing them. Someone struck lyrium up here, and they're not getting a piece. Vishlan.
Note. He claims this red lyrium is not coming from the deep roads.
Huh. Nope. Nope. Come back to it. Don't get distracted. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. I am very much struggling with a terrible migraine. I'm actually behind on my recording, as far as I am concerned. And even though, you know, my housemate, who's just like, please remember that you're doing this for fun and you don't need to stress yourself out so much. Meanwhile, I'm just like, but I'm a month behind. And I know you guys won't care quite so much if I'm late by a couple of days on a episode upload or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, I care. I need to have a schedule, and if I fall too far behind, it throws everything off, and like, I don't remember if I've talked about why I record so far in advance and have everything set up so far ahead of when it goes up and stuff like that. If I let it go off and I just...
We could make camp here.
Yes, thank you, Cassandra. And if I just be like, oh, well, it's just one day, it's fine. One day turns into 2, turns into a week, turns into a month, and the next thing you know, I haven't uploaded in a year because I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to just give up. You know, because like once it's that far, I'd just be like, well, it doesn't matter anymore. Nobody cares. I care. I care. On that note, we're going to cut it off here. And I will see you in the next one when we continue our way through the Emerald Graves. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Be safe. And I screwed up my outro. I screwed up a lot. Let's try that again. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Be safe. And I'll see you in the next one.
A little bird tells me you might be up for the Sunburst throne, Cassandra.
I suppose you'd prefer to see a man in the position.
You'd certainly be a first step towards that.
That will be less amusing should it actually come to pass.
You'd be mad to consider it. Can you imagine the target it would place on you?
I don't want to think about that right now.
Until then, bye-bye.